about what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. With that, we're out to Seattle for the 32nd and final home opener of the 2018 season. Standing by are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They go play action here on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bird. A gain of 6 there on first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. He'll be brought down at the 43. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Baldwin's first catch going to be good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get the grip. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for for him to come along. They wanted to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Throwing is Wilson. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Wilson will throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get. it on the toss. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. The 30, the 20, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. But other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge, heard them over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Back to throw here. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guys going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On third down, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early, so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll drop the throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Williams. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Now Wilson steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And there he goes again. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are in for 6. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession.
Bruh, it's 24-21 right now, but I've never, you know me, man, if I feel like I'm down, it wasn't your game yesterday. You know how you were dominating Tampa Bay and stuff? Bruh, nothing like that, dog. Seattle's just breaking tackles. Russell Wilson looking like he's just the second coming of Michael Vick. They got it amped up, but they said it. They said in simulation that they speeded it up. I want to say 30% for the computer, like the computer IQ and stuff. Like 30% they upgraded it.
Teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
Did you get an update yet?
And he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Wait.
He knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
So look, G, do you leave your game in rest mode?
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Okay, so it updated already, because that's what I did.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it did it. Because if you left it in rest mode, then. But you should have got a notification when Madden turned on saying, hey, you know.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. This time.
Oh, no, dog.
And he'll power his way up to the 25.
Yeah, it's got to be, because once one person get it, everybody stuff upgrade. Oh, Brian, I've been playing them all these seasons, bro. They ain't never been like this, boy. They got it on their mind.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Over the middle, complete.
Oh, I just fumbled, G-Man. Oh, jeez, they on that Hennessy for my enemies. Oh, man. Oh, gee, with this new updates, it's going to be more than one. There's going to be more than one.
You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay, that's good.
Fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way.
Oh, man. I want to say my running back. Look at this. I mean, breaking tackles, man. Look at Russ, 16 of 19 for 175. That's ridiculous, dog. No intercepts, no nothing.
Certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, they gonna make them field goals now. They ain't missing nothing, bro. Lamar Jackson got hurt against Timbo last night. That's why I'm glad I drafted a quarterback, man. It's crazy because G. Ooh, G, man. Ooh.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
G-Man sweep. How I feel to have such a famous play the rest of the league using, bro, because I'm sure using it. The
coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic.
Ooh, he's a Steeler.
And now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Again, they run with Gurley.
He still ain't break my record. I scored, I want to say 408 or something, using the G-Man sweep. 408. Oh yeah. I got my son Rickman. He mad at me. He ain't been getting no playing time. Oh boy, I tell you. Yeah, bro. I don't know who. That's 4 sons. I don't know who my favorite. I ain't miss it. He got blocked. Bruh, they own Adderalls and Hennessy, dog. I keep telling you, bruh. I'm just trying to hold on, bruh. Just let me hold on. Bruh, that was your first one?
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime.
Yeah, bro, they come.
Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days.
They come far in between for me. Look at that, dog. Look, oh, this is ridiculous. Just watch, bro. Just look at it, man. That's ridiculous, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, dog. I got certified tacklers, bro. That's ridiculous, man.
Run through tackles and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want.
Let me go ahead to the communities and complain so EA can listen to me. Shit. EA, if you're listening, this is ridiculous.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
My girl P had a good morning before she left, man.
Didn't happen on that play.
They run it again with Williams. And a
Uh-oh.
reinforcements come in
Uh-oh.
as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Okay, that's good.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see.
Hey, they gonna kick a fit.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
G-Man, look! Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous, dog. This, no, bro. Man kicking it from Amsterdam, somewhere, bro. He kicking it from Africa. Shit. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. Hey, come on, fellas. We gotta just score every time. That's the way this game looking. I call myself a defensive coordinator. Shit.
It appears that the halftime gave him a little bounce. You know, came out, springing his legs.
Oh, look at that, bro.
He's taking off and running really well in the 3rd.
Sometimes we talk about how guys don't want halftime to come. Some guys, they're happy when that break gets there.
You never know which way it's going to go. He's taking advantage of it in this one, though.
Come on, what? Look, I should have played Tampa Bay today. Shit. Let me get a Tampa Bay.
Things going in their direction after a play like that.
They'll set up a throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
Oh, look.
You can pick it up in big
You know, I gotta run my own play now. That's the J play. I gotta run that.
That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense.
Right now, I like that. All right. Good throw. Good throw. That's why I drafted Jazz.
47 here. Give him a couple on the
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Not at all, G.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Come on, fellas. We can't get it. We don't need no field goal. Shit, we need a touchdown. Where these people playing? Shit. That's that Rams and Saints game going on right now.
It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
I've been, you know, checking it out a little bit.
Twisting away. And he's going to be out.
What he said?
20 at the 15. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a
Uh-oh. What they bet?
It is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful. Obviously.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Take a few chances as well. Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Oh, man.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense, you get a drag route on it, you got to be really careful about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Oh, come on, man.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were doing.
Oh, man, what they got going on, bruh? I got to go check it out.
Defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get into the end zone.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Rams. A great play there.
Hey, bro, it is the NFL now. Anything can happen now.
In this game, and the Rams add on to their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points.
Look at this. It's ridiculous, bro. What?
Make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6.
Oh, you know what, G? It is. It is. Roughing a passer? Oh, get out of here, man. Oh, no, bro. Come on, man. The commissioner got it out for us.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
G, I forgot, G. I forgot, bro. I forgot. Good looking, bro.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
No, look. I was blaming EA Sports. So EA, I apologize, EA. I apologize.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it 2nd.
Maybe that's, yeah, they had to. Because now when you, if it's on aggressive, they breaking that.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
That's a fumble, dog. This man arm be going back and forwards, bro, and that's not a fumble. Yeah, man. That's ridiculous.
They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Oh, they bold. They going for it. Y'all bold, huh?
It's almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
Oh, gee. This is ridiculous.
20, 10,
They just scored on 4th and 37. That's ridiculous. Nah, dog. Bruh, this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. Oh, bruh, my man was one-on-one with him, like going up the hash marks. I'm about to play quarter defense, dog. I'm about to chew that clock. Chew that clock, bro. Because, man, this is ridiculous, dog.
I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those?
Who your next game is after B?
A little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space.
Again? Yeah.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He won't go down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That burst.
Okay, you play my division this year? Me and you, because I know me and you played later down the line. Okay.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the
Oh, well, see, look, you need to be a little afraid of Seattle, bro.
This one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh.
Tell you one thing, dog. Look at you put the G-man toss with some good running backs, boy. You can do a little damage now.
The toss out to Barkley.
B. Oh, Saquon with your first touchdown. Bye. Right? Hey, bro, I think I got the best running back team, bro.
Rams add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our
You know what
time
I'm
in this
saying? I
league,
really do. I think I'm thanking the people, but everybody might have one, two, maybe two, but they have like I got power, I got speed, I got all that, bro.
difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I should have beat Timbo ass last night, bro. Damn, bro. I threw an intercept in the end zone.
For a touchback. Doug Baldwin and company getting ready to go again on offense. They might want to mix something up
But that's how the division games go. Like even with you and B, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all be having some real tight games, bro. That's the division opponent.
Side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots. The delivery's been pretty good.
Oh, it's not because of aggressive tackling, G. Because he still broke 2 tackles just now.
One play has him up past the 40 already. First and 10.
Come on, G. Don't say that, dog. Come on, man. Yeah, it's 44-34.
It's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first and 10, it's Wilson.
Look at that, dog. Thank you, Joey Bosa.
From the Rams defense.
Thank you, dog.
Bosa in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Oh man, what that said? Please tell me what that said, G.
It's caught, block it. And now maybe they want
Ooh, y'all using them timeouts too? It's over for y'all, babe.
we'll get a timeout.
Use them timeouts, babe.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Wilson. Able to shake him off. And that is...
Say, man, you heard about the Dwight Howard story, bro?
I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front because it's been a
Oh, yeah.
able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his
Oh man, they caught that boy talking to a transgender. Nah, the transgender put the text messages and stuff out. He was talking to him on Instagram in a direct message, private message. Yeah, bro.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one.
Gee, and so yeah, bro.
Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
No, bro. Look, I haven't seen the picture of it, but it's proof on that because he was like, the transgender asked him, "Do anybody know you like this?" And the White Howard, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, "Why does that matter?" So it was a lot of back and forth in the conversation, dog. And like he wasn't denying it, like he was admitting to it in a way.
Looking to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. In for the score. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And then they put up videos him touching teammates' private parts. Like it was a video where he wasn't playing. Yeah, he wasn't playing, and I guess he was hurt or something. So he came on the bench and grabbed when he sat down, grabbed the teammate private part, bro. Like, who plays around like that? And the dude was like, "Man, what you doing?" Like, yeah, bro. Man, okay, if they on the bench and stuff, soon as he sit down next to the dude, he grabbed the man's stuff, bro. Yeah, like the White was coming to the bench, like he had a suit on, he wasn't playing. So you know how the players come to the bench and watch the game. So, man, I'm telling you, G, bro. But for real, he wasn't playing though. So. And the crazy part is he got about 7 kids, bro. Yeah, man. The White Howard got about 7 kids.
get to the line quickly.
Like ever since he left Orlando, bro, he don't fell off, man.
On second down, here's Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Third and long, it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
23 yards on the play.
Oh, but what's more important, OG, especially when they mind frame right though, man, and they bring you peace. You know what I'm saying? Like to go along with the looks. Oh man, my heart melt, bro. My heart be melting because it's like, oh man, like I know what type I like, man, and if they peaceful, bro, like just chill. Oh, bro.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
When y'all when y'all little next trip is, G?
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Bird. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Okay.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and complete.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Okay.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Rams add on to their lead.
Okay.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
Palm Springs, nice. Really?
Now a toss going
Okay.
left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely piled.
Okay, so it's like Florida.
They ended up going for 2 late in the game.
Okay.
And I asked one of the
Well, out
guys,
the water,
"Why'd
right?
you do that?"
Because a
He
lot of
said,
people go
"Because
retire
we
in
wanted to
Florida.
win by more." That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though.
But that's why a lot of people like it's good golfing out there, though, huh?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
You know, me being a sports person, I only know that through just, you know, I'm a sports person, not just a football, basketball person. Right.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
You know how to golf, G?
Now Wilson on 2nd down. He's got it. They bring it